Hi everyone, I'm Kin Mark. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to show you a way on how to make char siu really fast. Now, this is the char siu sauce from Lee Kum Kee that you can buy at many Asian malls. Alright, and I'll show you a picture later. And all you need is that and fatty pork loin when you can get them, okay? And you need to construct something like this. Basically, it's a pan, see this, with two holes right there. And then I just use basically a thin piece of aluminum foil that I got from Dollar Tree, all right? Because I don't need really those really good brand. I just need something that I can pick up, toss out. And then I need a little grill. And to keep it stable, I'm basically going to fabricate my own grill and tie them together so that during the cooking process, it does not fall apart or out. In the meantime, I'm heating my oven about 420 degrees, okay? And I'll show you how to cook it a little bit differently later on. Oh, I'm missing my other string, but that's okay. I'm going to get another string, see, from cotton yarns, because you don't want to use artificial ones because they burn. So you just take one piece of cotton string and you can just tie the other side. Slip it in the hole and tie the grill to it like so. Okay, so it stays put and it doesn't go anywhere. Now, what I like to do also to keep it from sticking is that I like to use spray and just give it a light coating, like so. And this will be my grill. And I'm basically going to be sticking it in an oven, the top oven. Let me show you, the top part right over here. Okay, it has to be very close to the boiler. Okay? So, with that said, I'm going to start cutting the pork loin. Let me just put this right over here in the meantime. And this is the sauce that I'm going to be putting on. Okay. And right now, from what I saw in some of the Chinese restaurants, the char siu or the barbecue pork is somewhat expensive. Right now they are like, from what I saw, about $8–9 a pound, which is quite expensive. This char siu that I'll be making, the price per pound for this pork loin is $1.99 a pound. Okay, so you're saving a lot of money too. It may not be good as I must admit, it may not be good as the restaurant or at the local pork shop, but it will be compatible, really, really compatible. And just cut these fatty pork loins like this into 3 equal parts, like so. Okay, see this? And then I got 3 of them. And my 3rd pork loin. There you go. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to mount them onto my grill set, like this. Put the thick one in the center, basically, because that's where it heats the most. Okay. and I just distribute them equally around the grill, like so. Can you get a good picture? Like this. See that? And now all I have to do is just wash up a little bit. And then when my oven hits approximately 420 degrees, and my oven is automatic, so it's going to beat me, I'm going to turn on the broiler on high. Okay? And this is what I'm going to do. See? With this, I first start off with brushing this char siu sauce onto the pork loin when it's raw. Now, a lot of people would marinate the pork loin overnight in a plastic Ziploc bag, and it will give it a lot of flavor. But me, I don't like things too salty or too sweet, so I'm just going to put it on and then put it on under the broiler very close, like maybe an inch to a half an inch close to the broiler elements. And it's going to give me a nice sear, and then when it's done on one side for about 10 minutes, you turn it on the other side and you put the char siu sauce again on the other side, and then you put it underneath the broiler again and let it work its magic and just burn all that flavor right in. Okay? Now some people choose to use a barbecue brush. I choose to use a spoon because with the char siu sauce is thick, but not as thick as some other sauces, and you can just basically brush it on with a large spoon like this. See that? And just spoon it out, like a spoonful will cover one side each. And use the sauce sparingly for more flavor. Don't forget to get the ends. And before I started this, I'm making some rice. Oh, and my oven just beat me. It's at 420 degrees. So, it's ready. It's always good to get things pre-done because that will cut your cooking time in half and also get you better organized for when you're making dinner or your food. And you don't have to go running around finding things. You have to prepare for everything. And when you're selecting your pork loin, the fattier it is, the better, okay? Because it makes it more juicy. If you select a very lean cut of pork loin, it tends to be a little bit dry and less juicy, okay? So that's a little tip. Some people, instead of using pork loin, fatty pork loins, they use pork bellies, which is good as well, or pork shoulders, but you have to find some that is, well, sizable, not as sizable, and the right balance, because I don't like so much fat, so pork loin for me is the best cut for me. Okay, I like that. Okay, now you see all the pork loins are basically covered and smothered with the sauce. I'm just going to leave it right over here. Ooh, and me, I like to clean as I go. I spilled some sauce on my butcher block. I like to keep things clean, so I clean as I go. Now, I'm going to switch from bake it's already at 420 degrees. So I'm going to put to broil, which is the top element, and it's going to heat down only. Okay, and that's what I want. And I'm going to start. So right now it's high. All I have to do is now, as you can see, it looks like this, covered with the char siu sauce on top. And I'm just gonna to caramelize all this top and basically broil it, okay, until it's nice golden brown on the top. And you see when it comes out. And as you see, I put it at almost the top rack, right over here where the broiler is. So, close that, shut the oven light, and I'm gonna time it for about 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, you switch and you flip it on the other side, okay? So we'll be back. Welcome back. It's about 10 minutes later. Let me show you what we have. Ooh, it's really hot. See, and when I take it out, it looks like this. Brown, some charred on the side. That's what you're looking for. Now, I'm going to flip it on the other side, like this. Be careful, don't burn yourself. Always take safety precautions. Okay. There we go. Almost done. 2 more pieces left. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put on more char siu sauce. Okay. Oh, I have my other stuff here. Excuse me. Okay. Just have to get a little bit organized here. There we go. And more of the char siu sauce, the other remaining half, which I'm going to spread on very generously, like so, on the other side. And the stove, the broiler, I did not shut. I'm leaving it on because I wanted to really seal up the juices in this pork. And again, don't forget the sides, like so. And 1 bottle of this char siu sauce should be enough for approximately, I would say, 2 pounds of pork loin. There we go. Almost done. And it's really quick, as you can see, because on pork loin, this sauce spreads really fast. Me, I'm not big on salt. I like flavor though. So that's why I would not marinate it overnight. Because this gives me kind of like a balance of flavor. I taste the pork meat and flavor with char siu sauce, Chinese BBQ sauce. And there we have it. And I still have some remaining, but I'm gonna put it back in the top broiler because I'm getting hungry. Okay, here we go. Back into the broiler again for another 10 minutes. So by about 7:34, it should be done. Oh, and I'm making broccoli with my white rice. And I have to turn on my vent. There we go. It's always good to have veggies with your meal. There we go. And as I said, clean as you go. Okay? And I'll see you in another 10 minutes. And we are back. Now, I'm going to take it out. It's after 10 minutes for the other side. Let's see what we have. Whoa, very smoky. And oh, it came out beautiful. Look. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Okay. Now that's what we want. And now I'm going to prepare the dish, but like most meats, it needs to rest for about 10-15 minutes. So I'll see you in about 10-15 minutes. And we're back. Now, it's already been about 10-15 minutes for it to cool down. And now, here is the result of the char siu, the Chinese BBQ pork. Now, if you look on the bottom, you see the sauce on the bottom is a nice reddish brown sauce, which is where the flavor is. That's where the money is. Now, I'm just going to take one, and since it's been about 10-15 minutes, you can touch it and you can take it with your hand. It won't burn you. So I'm just going to take a slice and slice it into like against the grain, as you see, into like nice thin slices. Oh, and I can't resist. I'm just going to take a little. It's pretty good. Flavorful, even though I did not marinate it overnight. Perfectly cooked. See that? Anyway, so after I cut up all of these, as a matter of fact, my suggestion is that after they have cooled down sufficiently, you don't waste the sauce. That's why I have a bowl here. So all you have to do is just look at that thick, juicy, all that glory with the char siu sauce and the pork juices and fat. Oh, that sauce is where the money is. All right? Now, after you cut them up, you can pour this sauce over the chopped up roast Chinese barbecue pork over rice. And I also made some broccoli here with some oyster sauce. And it's going to be a nice combination of rice, broccoli, and char siu. All right? So I'll see you in a moment for eats. Well, we're back, and it's time for my favorite time, eating. Look how beautiful this is. Okay? And I'm going to enjoy this. Let's take a bite with the sauce. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. And chase it with some rice. This is what Chinese food is about. Well, I'm gonna continue eating. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And thank you for watching. See you next time, hopefully.